This is episode 4 of Who is Jesus? What does the Bible really say? As we saw in the previous episode, Jesus was baptized at about 30 years of age and began his ministry. But what did he do during his time on earth? Let's see what Bible says. Jesus spent his time doing God's will, teaching the good news of God's kingdom, healing the sick, and resurrecting the dead. His mission was not only to help people physically, but also to make God's name known and sanctified. His works were not random acts of kindness. They were signs of what life will be like under God's kingdom. Reading from Isaiah 33 verse 24 in the New World Translation, it says, "No resident will say, 'I am sick.'" Let us consider just a few examples. On one occasion, a blind man approached Jesus and asked to be healed. Reading from Mark 10 verses 51 to 52 in the New World Translation, then Jesus said to him, "What do you want me to do for you?" The blind man said to him, "Rabboni, let me recover my sight." And Jesus said to him, "Go, your faith has made you well." Immediately he recovered his sight and began to follow him on the road. We can see the blind man had asked Jesus for help, and notice Jesus' reply, "Your faith has made you well." The man gained his sight because he had faith that Jesus could heal him. A similar example was the woman with a flow of blood. Let's look at the scripture first so you know this is not a made-up story. From Mark 5 verses 25 to 34 in the New World Translation. A woman who had suffered from a flow of blood for 12 years came up behind Jesus in the crowd and touched his outer garment, because she kept saying to herself, "If I touch just his outer garments, I will get well." Immediately her flow of blood dried up. Jesus then said to her, "Daughter, your faith has made you well. Go in peace and be healed from your grievous sickness." Notice again the woman's faith. She didn't even ask Jesus to pray for her. She believed that if she could just touch his garment, she would be healed. On another occasion, a man suffering from leprosy approached Jesus. Reading from Mark 1 verses 40 to 42 in the New World Translation, a leper came to him, pleading on bended knee and saying, "If you just wanna, you can make me clean." Moved with pity, Jesus stretched out his hand and touched him and said, "I want to be made clean." Immediately the leprosy vanished from him, and he became clean. Jesus healed the sick, proving that under God's kingdom sickness will one day be no more. Jesus also showed that under God's kingdom, people will never go hungry. On one occasion, large crowds gathered to hear him teach. We will continue from here in the next episode of Who is Jesus? If you would like to follow this series, please subscribe.